Okay, it should be live. Hi, it's me, your Mother Goose Justine, and I am back with more Amberlyn Reed reacts, and I would love to welcome my gaggle back to my flock. Well, today I'm going to be reacting to Amberlyn taking a break. From what? Who knows? I'll have a timestamp to when this reaction begins in case you want to skip right to the reaction. It's going to be pinned in the comments, and it's also going to be in the description. So you might want to click that because I'm going to be talking a lot about the Super Bowl today. So, I don't know if you want to hear all. You might want to skip right to the Amber talk. Don't blame you guys. Hey, everybody. Let me see who was first. She was really first. She was. Yeah, Anne. You were so early, Anne. Because I set this up like an hour early and you were there. So, Anne was first, and next, Mom Amy wasn't far behind. Next was Scooter, Hiccuping Duck, Buster Cheek. Oh, that reminds me of my old cat, Buster. Megan B. Let's see. Tiny Blues here. Excuse me, Midori, Mr. Neo Moon. Hey, everybody. You guys are hoping for another Drunk Len stream on the 14th. Excuse me. I don't blame you guys. I just ate, so that's why I always hiccups. Tim, you don't have to be like, go Eagles. Well, actually, no. I think I said this. Because Tim's a Cowboys fan. That if the Cowboys were playing the Chiefs, I would be rooting for the the Cowboys, definitely. So let me see. What are you guys saying? So I'm trying not to. Oh, it was your mom. That's right, Tim. I was asking about your family. It was your mom. I wasn't sure who it was that you were. So I hope your mom's okay, Tim. Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted to. Before I start talking about the Super Bowl, I just want to give out preemptively a few you're welcomes, right? Just a few you're welcomes, right? So I want to say you're welcome to all the Broncos fans, right? I want to say you're welcome to all the Chargers fans. And I want to say you're welcome to all the Raiders fans. You guys got your division back. Because the Chiefs are done. Like that, I don't, that game, that was, I didn't talk about it enough because I did vlog this weekend, and that vlog is going to go up, remember, it's probably tomorrow. Hey, Mish. I didn't talk, and I don't know, I don't want to talk too much about football. It's just, I'm not saying that, okay, here I go bragging, but I think the Chiefs are done. Y'all got the AFC West got their division back, right? Just saying, you're welcome. All of y'all in the AFC, because it's been nothing but the Chiefs leading and look, you guys got it back, so. Let's see. Mom Amy said the Chiefs were playing rough. No, they weren't playing rough enough. They were playing scared. I don't know what that was. I don't know what I watched. I really don't know what I watched. The Chiefs were totally. I predicted, you guys saw it here. I actually predicted the Eagles would win by at least 2 scores. I knew that the Eagles were a much better team, and the people that were talking about the Eagles on TV obviously didn't actually watch Eagles games. As an Eagles fan, there's nobody other than the fans that, trust me, we're our own worst critic for our team, right? We know the holes in our team. We know, but what I saw through the season, I say us like I'm on the team, but I saw the Eagles get better and better like every week, especially the defense, right? Because it was like their chemistry, like it's like they needed it's like they peaked at the perfect time. It took the Eagles a while to get their crap together this past season, but when they did, I mean, they were dangerous. So their defense was literally unstoppable. Hiccuping Duck. So Anyway. So I just really thought that I just that was like for an Eagles fan, I know a lot of you guys are not Eagles fans and I'm sorry, but for an Eagles fan hey Jamie for this was unbelievably cathartic because I know Kellen Moore's gone, Tim. I don't know why we can't keep an offensive coordinator. I don't know what the issue is with that. I just heard about that. Oh my God, Tiny Blue. I was in Philly in spirit. I was watching all the live streams. I was watching people I was watching TikToks of people going trust me, I was there in spirit. So, and you know, I'm like at this stage in my life, I'm kind of past the whole bar scene thing, but like I was there in spirit, honestly. There was fireworks till 2. I'm surprised that they stopped that early. Oh my God, it was such a great night. Oh yeah, so let me talk more about it. So this is what I think is the most shocking, and this I feel like they're not talking about enough. Sorry about that sound. Let me try to move these. I just took my root clips out. I try to give myself more volume. Anyway, so what was most shocking to me about the Super Bowl, this is what appalled me. I was actually appalled. Like if I were a Chiefs fan, I would have been offended by us taking out the starters. I was sitting there watching the game, a few minutes left, right? And I started screaming. I was like, is that Kenny Pickett? It was so savage. The Eagles pulled their starters and let the Chiefs earn some garbage points. I couldn't, and I feel like has that ever been done before? Has that ever been done before? Oh my God. Right. The Gatorade dump with 3 minutes left to play. Like, that was savage. That was, I would be offended if I were like a cheat, like that. So obviously I appreciated that so much as a fan because that told me, you know what? That told me that the Eagles organization was just as pissed off about that Super Bowl loss 2 years ago as the fans. They seemed more offended than us. Like it was almost as if what I watched on Sunday, it was almost as if the Eagles, the organization, has been planning for this for years. It was like it took them years to put that game together. Like they spent years working on that revenge. That is savage. It was, yeah, the real score is 40-6, Tiny Blue. That was the real score before then we pulled our starters. I would honestly rather that than we left the starters in and kept the score 40-6, or maybe scored more points and it'd be 1,000,000-6. Like, I would honestly rather the hilarity of Kenny Pickett dinking around in the Super Bowl. Oh, that was so delicious as a fan. The poor dog is pacing because she can feel do you see it? Like, I don't show it, and I don't even show it in the vlog, but there's an Eagle fan side of me, okay? And it's starting to come out a little bit right now, and I can feel the burning in my chest. I'm just saying that was one of the best moments of my life. They were literally pity points. Oh my God, you're right, Tiny Blue. Kelsey's gonna retire, Tim. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna cry. God. Can we just have a stream after this where we literally just go over watch clips? Because I've seen whole TikToks. Somebody said it was not gonna lie, it was great to see Mahomes get sacked over and over. See, I've seen TikToks of every time it happens, either he gets sacked or Mahomes gets stopped, right? Or he gets intercepted. Like I saw a TikTok that's minutes long of the it's I you're in Hiccuping Duck. I might do that right after this. I really don't want to. Oh, you're getting giddy again, Tiny Blue. Oh my god. I can't, guys. I'm so happy. Like, that was the best day. When I saw Kenny Pickett, I was literally screaming. I was like, that was so savage. I can't believe they did that. I can't believe they did it. You're in too, Jenny? So I would love to watch that with you guys. And actually, what I want to watch with you guys, and I'll do that right after this because I haven't even watched it yet. I have not sat and watched the highlights from the Super Bowl yet. I'll have Rosie go out the room before I react. But I haven't watched because the NFL like posts a shortened version of the game, like the highlights, that's about 15 minutes, and we can watch that together. Oh, I felt bad for Taylor getting booed too, Mom Amy. But you know why? It's because it's it was just, first of all, it was a mostly Eagles fan crowd for some reason. That I'm not sure why that happened, but it was mostly Eagles fans, and also it was kind of political because, yeah, because she endorsed Kamala and all that. I don't know. And football fans tend to be conservative. I don't usually talk about that, but I actually felt kind of bad about that too, because she just kind of got roped. It was a hostile crowd that night. People were really not happy about the Chiefs being in the Super Bowl again, and she unfortunately got caught up in that for several reasons, and is anyway. That's why you don't want to talk about politics online ever. You're right, Tim. Pickett would never get a ring if he. Well, I mean, I'm actually a Steelers fan, so I don't want to say that the Steelers are never going to get another ring, but yeah, it wasn't like it's not likely in the next few years. So, yeah. Yeah, Philly's blue, but friggin' this game, that's another thing. This game was in Louisiana. So, anyway. You think Chief fans are over Super Bowls? Who's just a human? Oh, how do you get over Super Bowls? I'm not over Super Bowls. I want another Super Bowl. I want to go back next. In fact, I think the Eagles need a three-peat. How about that? I think the Eagles need a three-peat. I don't care if I sound delusional. I don't think I am. I know what I just watched. I don't know if there's many games or many teams that can compete with the Eagles right now. These teams need to work on it, like the Eagles did, right? For like a while, like the Eagles worked on it. Like they lost the Super Bowl in 2 years ago, right? And then was it 2 years ago? Yeah, I think so. So and then what they did was like all this other stuff. So anyway, Jamie, well. Jamie, you're a Packers fan, right? I think the Packers, they're the only team that did three-peat, I think, right? That's what they were saying. Which I didn't realize that. But I guess, I don't know when that was. Hell yeah, DNSS. Well, that's the thing. DNSS. Now, finally, the other AFC teams have a chance. However, if you're the fan of an NFC team, good luck. Now... Well, that's the thing, Tim, is that now I need the rest of the NFC East to step up, because the NFC East is scary. Like, they have the most Super Bowls out of all the divisions. Like, so we need to remind everybody of that every once in a while. Yeah, they won 3. Yeah, Jamie, I think they're like the only team that three-peated. That's what Tom Brady was saying, which, by the way, I'm like the only person alive, I guess, who thinks he's kind of handsome. Like, whenever I mention that, people are like, really? I'm like, you don't think he's handsome? He needs to gain some weight. I'll admit that, but I think Tom Brady's kind of handsome, I'm just saying. Yeah, the Commanders are going to be great, Hiccuping Duck. I mean, look, yeah, they're going to be great. They got a long way to go, though. Like, they got a great quarterback, which is that's where you start, right? And that's what the Eagles did. They got the quarterback and then they built around it. So that's like anyway. Washington, Tim, Washington was always the other team that scared me the most in the division. I hate to say it. Like, Washington they really seemed to hate us even more than like a Cowboys or a Giants fan. I mean, from what I don't know. So we'll see. But yeah, I am scared of the Commanders, but, well, I'm not scared yet. I'm not, but, in the future, they have a lot of money, so they have time and money to become a lot better. Nobody is as handsome as Justine. Thank you, Mr. Neo Moon. Alright, so I'm the only one that thinks he's attractive. Is that what it is? He's gotten fat removal, Paul? Well, that sounds... Yeah, I mean, I think Lamar Jackson's an awesome quarterback too, okay. I think so. We'll see. They gotta, like I said, at this point now, they all gotta make it past the Eagles. I feel like such a bitch. I don't care. Let me enjoy this. Anyway. Anywho, what else do I have to say about the Super Bowl other than, we absolutely, like, the Chiefs are over. I just don't know how they're going to recover from this because I don't know what the problem was yesterday. They looked bad right out the gate. Was it just me? They looked like hungover or something. Did they get bad news or something before the game? They all looked like verstunken or something. They all looked like a mess. They all looked like they just got out of bed when they showed up to the Super Bowl. Maybe... Anyway. Oh, hell yeah. Jalen Hurts is gonna, like... Oh, Mom Amy. Like, yeah, he is, I'm so happy for him because he's finally... Now that he won a Super Bowl, hopefully people will give him a little more respect. See, here's the thing that... This is the way I think about Jalen Hurts. Because people like to pick on Jalen Hurts because he doesn't throw for as many yards. And he doesn't have, like, the impressive-looking stats that other quarterbacks have. And friggin' the media friggin' loves stats for some reason. So because he doesn't have the stats, they think he's not that great of a quarterback. But the thing that Jalen has is... It's not about, like, how many yards he throws or how many touchdowns he rushes or whatever. It's not about that. When I watch Jalen play, to me, it's not like he's just throwing the ball. Because he has so many options and so many things that he does so well. He reminds me more of like a maestro. Like, the way that I watch him play. Like, he's more of like a... I can't explain it, but he does more than just one thing, dang it. Or more than two or three things. Like hell yeah, he's just getting started, Mom Amy. Like I'm saying, like we're just starting to peak. I think the Eagles are going to be, this is where I'm going to get, sorry, this is where I start to sound like an Eagles fan, but they're going to be tough to beat for a while, man. I'm just saying, like, oh, I can't wait. God, I cannot wait to watch this stuff alright, so type 1 if you're a member and you think you can come to my member stream after I do this, because I have a few things I want to watch with you guys. Yay, anyway, so, alright, I'll let you guys do that, but why don't I go back to talking about Amber, right, because I've been, you know what, I had the screen too small in my last react, so let me fix that real fast. Amber was too small in my last reaction. Huh. Oh, Tiny Blue said, look, I've lived in Philly for like 7 years. We moved here the year the Eagles won last time. Okay, so that was 2018, right? And the team has gotten into, the team has gotten into or near the playoffs every time I lived here. Yeah. It's been since it's been great since Doug Peterson, excuse me, our last Super Bowl we won was with Doug Peterson, right? And he was great. And then Sirianni has been, and look, I couldn't stand Sirianni when we first hired him, and I wanted to say that to Tim. Oh, it's okay.
I'm not sure what you're trying to edit.
Oh, okay. All right, Tim. I hope it goes well. What was I gonna say? It was something related to, I forget. All right, I'm going live right after this, right? Oh, I'm sorry you're having a bad day, just a girl. I'm sorry. That's terrible. Yeah, it's all right. I hope it's a good visit, Tim. Oh, and Lola's got a meeting in 40 minutes. I feel like I need to get this going. Okay, so back to that's it. I was talking about what Tiny Blue said. Yeah, so yeah, Doug Peterson was awesome. We won a Super Bowl with him. I'm not sure why we got rid of him as a coach, but we did. Because I don't know, I feel like we should have hung on to him. Just like the Steelers should have hung on to Kenny Pickett. But anyway, and yeah, Sirianni, I could not stand him. And that's what I was saying to Tim. Like, because Tim doesn't like the coach that the Cowboys hired. But, like, you don't know how much we hated Sirianni when Sirianni had some speech when he first friggin', was a coach that was so word that is not PC to say, right? We did not like it as a fan base, right? And look, we've been in the playoffs every year with him. 4 years with Sirianni and 2 Super Bowl appearances. How about that? So, Scooter says, cancel your meeting. More important events at the moment. We have much more important events, such as Amberlynn quitting again. I don't know. This video is titled Taking a Break, Frustrating Semaglutide Update. So I'm just figuring she's quitting Ozempic again. And, I don't know. Who wants to bet that Amber blames Beck for why it's not working?
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog.
Hi.
So today is January 31st and I have an appointment today.
Oh, this is the therapy consultation. That's right. I think I said that in the last thing. Whoops. Sorry. Let me turn that. Anyway. All right, so she looks showered here, huh?
I have a consultation with a
Oh, that's why she bothered to take a shower today. I'm sorry.
therapist who specializes in BPD and CPTSD, which is perfect for me.
Oh my god, that's like all your special unicorn friggin' acronym things for you, Amber.
I was diagnosed with those things a couple years ago, and since then I have not seen a therapist. The psychologist who diagnosed me—
We know, girl. You complain about your issues all the time, and you blame everything that happens to you on the issues. But you haven't been able to make it to therapy. I get it. It's because Amber's too busy. Right.
I did see them for a bit, but they did not specialize in that, and they—
Consultation? You're funny. Oh, Tiny Blue said your hair's on point. Thank you. I've got the wash day details in the vlog that's coming out tomorrow, so.
recommend you need to see someone who specializes in these things. And I'm like, I know, but I don't know. It's like,
but what? You don't want to get better? Okay.
it's scary for me, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm extremely—
The reason why it's scary is because Amber keeps herself in like such a small little box, She's like too scared to be anything other than. See, if Amber were to lose her BPD diagnosis, then who would she even be? You know what I mean?
nervous, and it's literally just a 15-minute consultation to see if like we're the right fit. That's about to happen in about 30 minutes, and I'll let you guys know how it went. Is my phone staying still?
What
Yes.
the?
Okay.
What? God. Sorry, I had to turn away because like my nose is dripping. Bear with me for a second, but like this, I'm like she looks like a wide Wednesday Addams.
So obviously I've had my consultation. I'll talk more about that later. Me and my mom just grabbed a bite to eat because we're about to go to electronic.
I'm sure it was just a bite. Sorry.
Bingo! I have been so sad.
Oh,
And
that's why they added. I mean, you need energy to play bingo. So, and it's got to be a specific type. It's got to be takeout. It has to be, right? Okay, good.
Nice to be out with my mom. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes.
Yeah, she does look big. Tim said she's looking. Yeah, she's really big. This is a buffet restaurant. Okay, well, they're about to play a lot of bingo, so, you know, she needs a lot of energy and a lot of food.
It's windy out here, man.
It is windy.
What happened to your phone? What are you doing?
I wonder where Amber had it set on.
What are you doing?
I was filming.
What'd you say?
I was vlogging.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, is it broke?
Oh, funny, right?
Look at my mom's outfit. I was like, dang, that shirt's so pretty. I've never
I
seen it
know,
before.
I like that top. That's a cute top.
That's where she got it.
So they should already.
Look, Amber, Mama Lynn knows how to dress. Amber, get it together.
You said Goodwill.
I mean, Goodwill.
Yeah, Goodwill.
She's vaping
That's
Delta
good.
8. Oh, I'm not watching care. I'm sorry. My mind keeps wandering to how the Eagles dismantled the Chiefs the other day.
That
Yeah.
was right by my house.
I was like, who would get rid of that shirt? I thought it was so cute on her.
Oh, it's long sleeve. What?
I just realized that we're wearing the same colors.
Girl, you're weird.
Black and red.
I'm so full. I really cheated on my diet.
Wait,
Like,
That's
wait.
relatable content.
I missed her vlogging or vaping. She goes off camera and you can see smoke coming from her direction, and then the vape is in her hand. Nah, it's just funny because like she made such a big deal about quitting it the last vlog. Yeah, okay, said she's vaping Delta around her mom. That's mad disrespectful. That's the thing, is that I'm gonna be honest, I actually don't even know anybody with like addiction issues and that kind of stuff. But I feel like me personally, if I were hanging out with someone that did have those issues, I would what's the word? Like I would contain myself. Actually, to be honest, I can do something like going out to eat without friggin' smoking. Like, that's the thing. Like, what, you gotta get high before you go out to eat? What are you, like 15? In the friggin' White Castle friggin' parking lot? Don't come for me.
What?
it's so bad.
Title of this
Tomorrow.
vlog, my mom cheated.
Yeah, so now I'll just eat. Yeah, right. And I'll just eat like lettuce all day tomorrow.
Do you remember when we had a turtle named Lettuce?
See, that's... I don't know. That's why I don't like dieting. Because I was bad on my diet. I'm just going to eat lettuce tomorrow. And then what happens? Then the train, like... Anyway, I don't want to get into an intuitive eating rant this second, but anyway.
When we lived in Windsor in the restaurant.
His name was Lettuce.
Yeah. We fed him lettuce, so I called him Lettuce. I was like 5.
I don't remember the name.
But do you remember the turtle? Remember we had him in like a...
Apartment too, in a fish tank.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes.
I remember him now.
Oh, I love turtles. I freaking love Mama Lynn. Look, she remembers this through the haze of her addiction years and whatnot.
Yes.
Remember when I had a snake? Remember when I...
Yeah, Jamie said she's wasting her money on semaglutide, which is generic Ozempic, when she's still vaping. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'll tell you why. Because I don't smoke that, but I have, sometimes I use the edibles, right? If I'm not feeling well or something. And God, they make me eat the whole house. And I'm not even Amber sized, and I don't have issues like that, right? And I could eat, like, I've eaten whole boxes of things. Like, that makes me hungry. Damn.
carried around the little baby chick.
I do remember that.
It's like I have these small...
Her name, I think her name was her.
Yeah, the Delta 8 stuff I've tried that. It gives me a headache. What is she doing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who named her?
You did.
Oh my god. Okay, do you remember when the red barn, and the only way that I would poop is when I put on the boots and I'd go out there in my diaper and squat.
Yeah. Or you put on those boots Easter egg hunting, and you have to lick the blue egg. You find a yellow egg.
Can you guys hear all right? I hope. Let me know if it's too soft. Anyway.
Why would I do that?
Licked each egg. I don't know.
That's so weird.
So funny.
Or when I got 3rd-degree burns. It's like I remember all of these things from
ramen on you.
Dad surprised me with a bike one time before we went camping.
Oh, that's just to give you guys wheels so you leave us alone when we got to the campsite.
I know. Yeah, like
Stop it. Tim said black is supposed to make you look slimmer. Oh, God, she looks like she's gaining so much weight. I hate picking on a person like that, but damn, Amber. How do you gain weight while you're taking Ozempic? Like, I see friggin'... God, like, the people that take Ozempic that I see online look like friggin' melted wax candles.
Probably. I've shared, like, oh, we've gone camping and stuff, and everyone's like, oh, that means she had such a good childhood. It's like, no. Do you know what my parents were doing at camping?
In the tent. Most of the time, arguing, trying to get high.
Yeah, and me and my brother were out doing our own thing, but still, like, I enjoyed it still slightly, because that was at least a break in our monotony.
See what Mama Lynn's doing, and Mama Lynn's being, oh, I had beepity though, like, she's not, like, blaming, she's just saying it and being like, yeah, that was terrible, and owning it, and, like, and that's why you love her, because she's so human, and as humans, like, we suck and make horrible mistakes, and, you know, so you love that, I love that about her, right? But if that was Amber would be like, yeah, I was an awful mom, but, you know, I've got the BPD, and I've got the edemas, and I got all this blah, 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 you know.
Scenery, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a terrible parent, but
we don't have to talk about that.
I can't change that right now.
Yeah, I was a terrible parent. She's not even trying to, like... She's not even trying to be like, but that was because she's just like, this is someone who like accepts what she's done. You know, I'm trying not to get emotional, but she's just, it's hard to explain what I'm talking about, but she's got like a accountability, accepting thing. I don't know if that makes sense, that Amber just doesn't. The end said, Mama Lynn is uncomfortable. Meanwhile, Amber is giddy. She's getting confirmation of her hard life on camera. Yeah, and she's, you know, Mama Lynn's not happy, not proud. She doesn't love all that, but Amber's like, Mom, tell them more about how effed up my childhood was.
I'm talking about that right now. Gets deep. Can you imagine if we had a podcast?
Oof. Sock Puppet said, Amber milking her mom's guilt for all it's worth. Yeah, okay, Sam. Amber grins when her mom says she's a terrible parent.
Fast.
Why do they call it podcast? What's POD stand for? It stands for something, you would think.
That's a good question. I don't know.
I hardly have no hair left. It's getting so thin. I don't know what the heck's going on.
It's the Oklahoma, because ever since I moved here, my hair's been thinning.
Girl. Whatever. Anyway. All right. So now, Oklahoma is making Amber's hair thin. That's so funny. I mean, Amber's hair has been thin since. I mean, I've been reacting to her for a long time. Listen, I'm a thin hair girly myself. It might not look like it, but that's because of the Root Boost uplifting spray that I use. I don't know if you guys can see this. I hope so, but it makes me look like I have hair. I put this in my hair 4 days ago, and it still looks good. Anyway.
Does that make any sense? So you can order drinks here?
Hiccuping Duck said Oklahoma is not thinning your hair. No. Hiccuping Duck, no, genetics don't exist. They don't exist. It's Oklahoma. It's not genetics.
They deliver it to you, and she delivered it to me, and I turned my cup around, and she wrote pretty sure on it. Isn't that sweet?
Very nice, Amber.
What is it? Let me see.
Oh, that's cute.
Kitty me.
Can we just have a Mama Lynn channel? No, really. Ah, Tim said, well, Oklahoma definitely isn't making the rest of Amber thin. No, just her hair, apparently. I can't.
Okay, you guys, hello.
Oh, I know, we got Amber Lynn back on the scene.
I've been home for a little bit now.
Do you guys think Amber wrote that on her own cup? It's possible.
Me and my mom had such a good time. My stepdad was there. None of us won, but I actually met a subscriber when I went to Glow in the Dark Bingo, which
Wow. She runs into a lot of subscribers.
vlogged a little bit of that. Then we started talking on Instagram, and she wants to be like a little bingo buddy. So she did end up going there because she's never done electric bingo before. So I did see her there, but me, my mom, and my stepdad, we sit in the smoking section because they smoke cigarettes. And my bingo buddy.
Wow, they still have smoking sections in Oklahoma. Wow. I think in New York they're about to ban, or New Jersey, I forget where, but they're trying to ban even like just smoking in your own place, your own home. Like, I don't know. They're banning smoking like everywhere. I don't smoke anymore, but I mean, you stop smoking because they got rid of things like that, like smoking it just became really inconvenient to smoke. Well, now we know why her mom likes to play bingo. I mean, a lot of things, like I remember back in the day, I used to go do things just because you were allowed to smoke there, and it was, I don't know.
Actually did not sit in the smoker section, but it was still fun to see her there. But yeah, highly recommend electric bingo. So I want to give a few updates. The first one is about my 10-day challenge that I was doing. So I very much have...
Did she even do that 10-day challenge for one day?
Put that on hold. Like sitting here and just
She couldn't even make it through a 10-day challenge. Good lord.
Like vlogging my food and weighing myself every day and like talking about that all day is like not really what I want to like preoccupy my mind with. I'm going through a lot mentally. I am going through a breaking heart and I am sad all day long. I try very hard to come on here and like...
How many weeks ago now did they break up? I don't know. Like, why aren't you like a little glad that you know, aren't you trying to lose weight? You know, you're not a little glad that your feeder broke up with you. She's like she was actively trying to make you bigger. You're not happy that that's over with.
Put on a mask and try to be as positive as possible, but like deep down, I'm hurting and it's affecting.
Jen said, was it Jen? Yeah. Why does she keep saying electric bingo and not electronic bingo? Because Amber knows the right way to say things, unlike you. That's why. Scooter said, get healthier. I don't want... Wait, what? Get healthier. I don't want to preoccupy myself with that. God forbid you're mindful of what you're eating, Amber.
In my life. I will say though, I was having a really good time showing you guys what I was eating, logging on my MyFitnessPal and like weighing myself daily and showing you guys, you know, the calories.
She's talking like she did the 10-day challenge for like weeks. Did she even do a day? Guys, I'm being dead serious. Oh, because she was coerced. Doom, thank you.
The weigh-ins. So once my brain just feels a little better and my heart feels a little better, I will definitely start doing that again. It's just really hard to do anything lately. So the fact that like I do get up every day.
That's weird, Amber. Wait.
And I try to make the best.
I just got to, Amber, you need to be able to get yourself up every day and do the basic day-to-day things. Like if you need to be in a relationship to get yourself up and to go to work, then like no one wants to date someone like that. That's weird. That's like that's weird. And that's, you know, like you need to date someone to get up and brush your teeth. No, I'm being dead serious, guys. Like what does she do? Like I don't get it.
Of it, like it's putting in a lot of effort Trust me. So the next thing I want to talk about is semaglutide. Am I still going to be taking it, etc., etc.? And the answer is yes, I am. But there's an issue. I have no more semaglutide, and today is Friday, and I'm supposed to literally double my dose on Sunday. Okay. And I don't even have any. They told me to contact them about it. I did that. I even vlogged and I was like, you guys, I messaged the provider because it was my 3rd shot. That's when I was supposed to tell them. He asked if I wanted to double my dose. I said yes, and it still hasn't shipped. And that was almost 2 weeks ago. Like, something like this wouldn't bother me if it was like a materialistic thing, but this is like a medicine and I'm relying on this company, you know? So it is just a little frustrating. My fingers are crossed that like maybe tomorrow it'll get shipped out.
You know, it's so, I actually remember having issues. I bet, I don't know what reactors are saying, but I've actually had, I know I've had issues like this. Like the way that like these injectables, you don't use a regular pharmacy. I'm assuming you use a specialty pharmacy for injection, for, you know, that like my MS medications, I had to go through a company to get the medication, and the company like delivered it, right? And that company would be really annoying sometimes. So yeah, Jamie's saying this has to be a lie, but no, I've had issues with a specialty pharmacy many times before. So I'm just saying that this might not be a lie. We'll see what she says. You know, and yeah, no, Megan's saying call them again, but she is correct in that, like, no one's going to be there on a weekend, right? So what Cha Jen said, why isn't she going to an actual doctor? Well, I guess with these medications, I actually have no idea. But Jamie said, why isn't she calling them if she ordered it and paid for it 2 weeks ago? I mean, wait, you know what it is? It's because her, like, this is from the 31st, so I'm trying to think. Like, so that vlog was 2 weeks ago when she said she had to order more? I mean, yeah, I mean, I would be on the phone with them every day. I'm assuming Amber has been. I don't know. All I'm saying is that I've had issues with specialty pharmacies as well. I've had them go to the wrong address. I've had them... So, I'm just saying, it has happened. Like, but it's just, you know what it is? The reason why people have a hard time believing her is because something like this seems to happen a lot to Amber. That's why. Something like this. Something convenient for Amber to blame a lack of progress on, or a lack of getting help. Like, these roadblocks seem to magically appear in front of Amber very often somehow. And I can see it, you know, I get it. It's suspicious. Just saying. The thing is the difference between my situation and Amber's, what makes it different, because I realized, like, you know, we both have like experience with injectables and specialty pharmacies. The difference though is Amber's paying a lot of money for her medication, right? I wasn't paying a lot out of pocket for my MS injections, so that's a difference. If I were paying as much as Amber's paying for her semaglutide, I would be on that friggin' phone every other second, right? But Amber's taking Delta all day, every day. I know trust me, I know what those products do to you. So, and you don't really feel like getting anything done when you take them, so.
Saturday, and I'm pretty sure things ship out on Saturdays. So again, fingers are crossed, and I will definitely keep you guys updated.
No, I wouldn't be crossing my fingers. I'd be on the phone asking when it's shipping out.
Genuinely looking forward to doubling my dose, actually, because it's not working at all. So I hope that, like, once I do double my dose, like, it'll actually start being in effect, because I'm taking it for a reason. Which reminds me, I have had some people ask, like, why does semaglutide make you nauseous? Does it, like, depend on what you're eating? And no, it doesn't. Semaglutide makes a lot of people nauseous. That's like one of the...
That's how it works, from what I understand. It makes you, like, just based on, like, what I've seen, I've never taken it myself, but I've seen people say that it makes them feel like too sick to feel like eating.
Biggest side effects, and that is the reason why it makes people not want to eat. I never notice a difference whether I eat something very small the day prior or a little heavier the day prior. Like if I'm getting nauseous,
Dude,
it's
Chatty
literally
Jessie said I'm on what Amber's taking. I've been able to eat half of a PB&J sandwich today. Her food makes me sick when she shows it. Unbelievable. All right, anyway.
just because that's a side effect that decided to happen, not really based on the food that I'm eating. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is my all members live streams. There is something I'm noticing because obviously an all members live stream means it's not open to everybody to watch. I currently have over 200 members and I genuinely was not even expecting to have like 20. So you guys are absolutely amazing and so sweet and just so supportive, and I appreciate that so much. I'm already looking
So
forward
that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. They're supporting her.
to my next live stream. But anyways, the thing that I'm noticing is like it's kind of like a game of telephone. People are contacting me in my Instagram, saying things I've mentioned in my live stream, but it's very just like twisted and it's a little different and not exactly what I said. So obviously there are reactors out there reacting to my live stream, but not really reacting it. They're just like narrating what I said or did in the live stream because you can't like react to it because it's behind a paywall. So it's like the game of telephone, which was one of my favorite games in elementary school, but it's very much not my favorite game right now. I do not mind reaction channels like narrating or saying what happened in my live stream, but I would appreciate it if people didn't like exaggerate what I said or twist what I said. Like I genuinely want it to be exactly what I said. Like if you're gonna narrate it and like dumb it down a bit, but like twisting and like exaggerating, I just don't think that's very fair. So
I know, she's so misunderstood. She's so misunderstood. Courtney said. I know. Well, she's very unique. She's, it's hard to get Amber because she's so unique. Like what she says, it sounds like riddles sometimes because when she speaks, it's poetry. So
a lot of you are not getting like the real information of the matter. So this is just
okay. So Amber's telling you not to believe your lying eyes or ears.
another way for me to say like you guys are more than welcome to join my members. So far, it's a wonderful community, a lot of supporters. Yes, there might have been a troll or two, one in particular that I can think of, and I'm fine with that. I am totally fine with a troll or two.
Better dang be because I hate to say it, but the trolls is what makes you interesting.
Fine with the hard questions. Doesn't always mean I'm going to answer them. I have to be comfortable in the moment. Like, I'm fine with all that stuff. Like, the only type of people I'm not going to allow in my chat are like people who are just like awful. But truly, if you guys want to find out all the tea genuinely and hang out with me one-on-one with a lot of other amazing people in the chat, then definitely join. There's a link down below. There's a little join button, I think, next to the subscription area. So definitely join. I would love to see you guys there on Tuesday.
Oh, Mom Amy said, I'm on Zepbound. Her nausea is from eating greasy, heavy filler food. That makes sense. Because I just have a feeling she wasn't eating a salad at the buffet just then.
Last thing I want to update you guys on is the therapist. Genuinely, she was so kind, and I loved that because she was like, a lot of people with BPD get judged even by other therapists.
BPD.
Sometimes people with BPD are hard to work with, hard to understand. Some of her favorite clients actually
she's Amber's talking about how unique she is here. Like Amber is loving talking about this right now. She's talking about how unique she is and how unique her therapist is and how her therapist is uniquely perfect for her and her very special friggin' disorder that nobody else has except the famous Susanna Kaysen, who's a poet like Amber.
Have BPD, and she genuinely enjoys working with people like me. And it made me feel so seen. And like, it didn't stop there because I explained to her.
See, the reason why she likes this is because I know how intake appointments go. It's all about Amber, right? She got to talk all about herself today without getting too much work done. The work isn't going to come for a couple weeks. So this therapist is probably going to last Somewhere between 4 and 6 weeks.
I was diagnosed with BPD and CPTSD, and she explained to me that when people have BPD and
No, just a human said, are professionals allowed to have favorite clients? I know, like, I just don't think that was real. I just don't think that's real. I mean, that's the type of thing, like, who says that? Why would a professional say that? Who says that? I say that to my cat Simba. Because my animals are pets. Like, they're animals. They don't understand what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't say that to, like, a human. Like, you know, friggin' my oldest niece. Hey, you're my favorite niece. I'm not going to say... Nobody says that. That's hurtful. Like, friggin'... Anyway, but Simba is my favorite pet, though. That's real.
CPTSD at the same time.
I love the other two. It's just Simba's my first... You know, he was a baby kitty when I got him.
They become anxiously attached. And I was like... jaw on the floor.
That's so me. Oh my god, tell me more. All about me and me.
Because that is literally me. And it's like...
That's literally... That's me. That's my toxic trait. Can we talk more about it?
Debilitating sometimes. So it's like, we haven't even had like the first session. It was literally just a consultation. And already it's like a vibe. It's going to be a lot of hard...
such a vibe. Oh my god.
Hard work. And I want to update you guys as much as I can and as much as I feel.
That's her. This is her already giving herself an out. I want to keep you guys updated, but it depends if I quit or not, and if I want to tell you that or not.
Comfortable. I know I get judged a lot based on like my past actions and things that I've done in past relationships.
No, it's your current actions. I mean, I'm actually pretty good at not judging a person based on the past, because I believe a person can like live and learn, right? I try not to. Usually when I'm like criticizing Amber, it's actually current things, not.
Even here on YouTube, and it's crazy because a lot of the things that I've done has been because I have BPD, and it's like in the past.
BPD. Sock Puppet says, everybody loves Amber. Therapists, med spas, FBI agents, cashiers, bingo attendants. And if they don't love Amber, they love her shirt. And they love it so much, they have to write it on the cup before they give it to Amber.
Even probably recent, I have used it as an excuse, having BPD for all of these things. And now it's like, I want to like have it as a reason. Like, the reason why I've done those things instead of like making it an excuse. And for a while there, I was like, no.
That's no. The reason is you did it. Period. That's the reason. And that's where healing begins, is accepting that. That's how you get better. You don't get better with, I did that, but it was that thing's fault. You don't get better that way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Jen said the cycle is cycling.
What is the difference? Like, what is the difference between an excuse and a reason / explanation? An excuse is when you're not going to take accountability for it. An explanation is when you finally take accountability and you do something to change it. And I'm currently right here. Took me a while to get there.
What is she changing? Anyway.
But like, I want this Amberlynn to just like go away. I'm not going to be perfect. It's going to take time.
I'm not going to be perfect. It's going to take time. Excuse. Anyway, Angel Wynn said, bets on how long this will last. About as long as Amber quit Delta. How's that?
And I'm just feeling very hopeful. And my first appointment is on Thursday. I really just want to do the right thing. I want to be a good person. I want to just heal and be better. Before we get too emotional, I think I'm just gonna end this vlog. I hope that you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one.
Look how cute Twinkie is. See Twinkie star in your background. Look at Twinkie back there. You guys see the Twinkster back there? You see the Twinkies? Oh, this was a short one, guys. I should have waited until Amber's next video to react, because now this is a short video. So, the Marshmallow Doom gave me a hot air balloon. Thank you. Or I think that's what you're doing. Oh wait, no, it's Courtney said, I think we've heard this before. I mean, it's Amber's sobs. It was, oh yeah. All right. Well, it's that's all right. So I guess hey, I think our new video is tomorrow. So, because I'm a day behind. Because let me tell you something. That's right. I'm about to go live for members. All right, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about football. All right. No. Neo Moon. I'm saving it for my member stream. Right. And now I forgot what I was about to say. But I'm about to go live, and I want to talk about. We're gonna watch the highlights of the Super Bowl, right? Posted on the NFL channel. I gotta do it for members because I gotta do it in an unmonetized stream so I don't get copyright struck. So we're gonna talk about it. Oh, Tim, have a great day. I hope your mom's doing good. Wait, Just a Human said nothing's changed in 3 years. It's been longer than 3 years and nothing's changed, Just a Human. Nothing's changed this whole time I've been reacting. Go back to my first react in probably 2018 and nothing's changed. It's like the same Amber as back then, just with a different girlfriend. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie my hair up. I have to go to the bathroom and I think I'm going to get a snack and then, I'm actually not even going to go get a snack. I'm about to set up a stream for members right now. So, Lindsay said, oh no, Kansas City has been so quiet after that ass beating. Listen, I'm about to talk more about it in a member stream. So, I hope you guys can make it because I haven't watched the NFL highlights yet. I honestly haven't. I started watching them, but I got too overstimulated and excited and I stopped watching it. So, relive the Super Bowl with me. Come to the member stream I'm about to set up and other than that, guys, I'm going to go live. Okay, other than that, I have a vlog coming out, hopefully tomorrow for members. And I'm hopefully going to go live the next time Amberlyn uploads. So, oh, thanks, Lola. I wish you could make it. You'll be there, Hickabing Duck? All right, guys. So, have a great day, and I'm going to see you guys so soon. Thank you so much for coming. It means so much. All right, Jamie. Alright, guys, have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody. I'm about to put the timestamps up right now.